Hello guys, this is Elroy Force, and today I want to talk about the art of post scoring. I think that post scoring is a little bit underrated, to be honest, especially this year, and it's a very useful method, of course, also for centers especially, to create their own shot from the post. Of course, there are post scorers, especially on the 1v1 and the 2v2. Me personally, I think that it's a very good scoring option or scoring method in all kinds of game modes, and that you can benefit a lot from knowing how to post score, and of course also from knowing when to use certain post moves and when to use certain shots from the post. So leave a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Let's dive right into it. Yeah, in this video I will talk first of all about my experiences with post scoring and how I used post moves and post scoring in the past. Yeah, of course also we are going to talk about 2K23, how you can use post moves effectively, post score effectively, by using certain post shots and animations. I will show you those moves, of course, also with a hand cam, so you can see how to perform those moves, and we'll show you also, or break down the moves by showing examples from me performing those moves in game. Yeah, I started post scoring or playing on post scoring builds in 2K21, a game in which I had a lot of different builds and not only centers that could score out of the post. Of course, here was one build that I used quite a lot, a center 7 foot tall with a lot of post control. Here you can see 84 post control, post moves, and an 86 post hook. So that was a very nice build. But also on smaller build, point guard builds, here you see the well-rounded point, a very interesting build that changed the game for me with 97 post hook, and another version of this build also. A very similar build, a 6'5" shooting guard with 94 post hook and 92 post fade and contact dunks. A crazy build, crazy build. But also a very unique inside big man here at the point guard position, a 6'8" big man build basically, with 88 post hook. Crazy, just an amazing build. I went on a 105 game winning streak on the 1v1 rush event with this build. Just amazing. And yeah, I did pretty well while playing on those strange builds, you might call them. Here you can see the stats in the different game modes, and of course also the stats in the park. Now let's talk about 2K23, the relevant attributes. Here I'm on my Shaq Nowitzki build, a really great build that I enjoy playing on a lot, especially in the last couple of weeks. I played a lot on this build. If you don't know the build yet, I made a video about it. It has over 15,000 views now. Make sure to check it out. I will link it into the description of this video. So in terms of attributes, very important, of course, is the close shot. It helps you to finish your standing layups inside. So after the post spin, the drop step, but of course also after receiving the ball on the pick and roll, etc. It's a really good attribute, and has also, of course, or influences your post hook. So the 85 close shot rating is also, which means also that you have an 85 post hook rating. So a very nice attribute, and necessary, I think, for centers. I see some centers, they have it on 60 or something. I don't know why they're doing it, and I will never understand why, as an inside big man especially, you're not upgrading your close shot. But okay, here standing dunk I think is also very nice to have it at least on 80 in order to get the standing contact dunks. I think 90 is also of course possible, especially for inside big men. I think it's a great option to upgrade the standing dunk because yeah, it's very nice if you receive the ball under the basket, or you make a drop step, a post spin and pump fake and then go up for the dunk. The standing dunk could be a very useful attribute. Now, post control. Post control, of course, is also very important, and basically a video from 2K Tutes from a couple of weeks ago or days ago, I don't remember. I will link it into the description of this video. Also, he found out that the post control rating also has an effect on how often you're getting ripped, or how easy it is to steal the ball from you while you're in the post position. So holding L2, if someone comes to steal the ball from you, the higher your post control rating, the less likely it is that you're getting the ball stolen. So I think that's very nice, especially after receiving the or after getting an offensive rebound and being in the post position. I think it's really nice to have at least a little bit of post control. Of course, it also has a positive effect on how successful you are while performing post moves, post spins, drop steps, etc. Fakes. It's a very nice attribute, I think. And what makes this build so special is that I'm a popper with post control. So that's very rare, actually. So then let's go to the physicals. Here I think the most important attribute is the strength. 86 is pretty high. In order to get the gold brick wall, I put it to 86. So you could also upgrade it to 94, or even if you're a pure post scorer, 99. So with this build, especially with this build, but in general, I'm not aiming for being a pure post scorer, but I just want to use the post moves in the correct situations. For example, if we need a bailout when the shot clock's running out. And yeah, of course, the post control rating is also very important or very interesting, because you have the possibility to get a quick first step on different badge levels. So here, let's put this down. If we upgrade it now, let's put this down also, to 99, we have the possibility to get quick first step on Hall of Fame here. On 94, it's quick first step gold, 87 silver, and on 80 it's bronze. So you have a lot of players with very high post control rating that are not able to use post moves. They know all the dribble moves in the game, but just a simple post spin or drop step is not part of their repertoire. So, especially big men, I think it's very necessary that you are able to at least perform a couple of post moves. Most of the big men, they are just relying on their point guard to pass them the ball inside on a silver platter to finish inside under the basket. No, you are able to play far more effectively if you have a couple of post moves in your repertoire. Everyone can pop to the three-point line, and everyone can cut after the pick and roll, but not everyone is able to create his own shot out of the post. And I think it's a fundamental part of basketball, to be honest. If you look at the best players of all time, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and even today Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, they all have post game. I see no reason why it should not be a major part of your offense or be a part of your game, especially if you have no shot or the point guard has no stamina bars left. I think it's a great option to pass the ball to the center and to just use the mismatches also on the court in order to get some easy points. So today I will show you a couple of methods on how to score inside effectively, how to use the drop step, how to use the post spin effectively, and also, of course, also the post hook. But if you want to, of course, you can also take post fades. This will not be part of the video, but there are a lot of videos available online. You can check them out. So what we're going to do is that we are going to take my 6'9" point guard build. Here you see the build. It has a lot of ball handle, but also 76 post control. 76 post control is enough to get drop stepper even on silver and post spin technician on gold. Since I'm not using that much drop steps, I have it on bronze. A little bit of back down punisher also, especially to utilize my strength against smaller defenders. And animations, important animations are here the Joel Embiid post hook, which I think is very important, or the best post hook in the game, and post top shots if you are playing or if you're using post fades. Here post fade and post top shots are also important, but I'm not using them. So let's take that build to the blacktop. Here we are going to play a 1v1 game on the blacktop. In this case I would, for demonstration purposes, play against the point guard, Tyrese Maxey for example. Start the game, and of course he gets the ball first. We let him score. So now, first I will show you the post spin, a very overpowered move, and a post spin technician, as I said in other videos also, I think is one of the best finishing badges, especially for post scoring builds. So you have two possibilities. You can spin to your back like this, or you can spin to the front like this. And as you can see, although here already here in this animation, I can shove my opponent away, especially if you have a strength advantage or you are taller. I think it's a great way to finish inside easily. So the second move it would be the drop step. So the drop step, you back down your opponent, and when you are near the basket, you can just hold the left stick diagonally up, right or left, and do press square. So let's do it again. We get the ball, and here I would not recommend to drop step to this side. That's pretty difficult actually. In this case it worked out, but most of the times if you do that, you are contested inside. So the side in which you are drop stepping, you really have to think about it. We let him score again. So again, we go into the post by holding L2, then we are here in this position, we back him down, and then diagonally right, in this case we hold the left stick and we press square one time, and we get the easy basket inside. So really nice, really easy. Some players also call it brain dead way to score inside. So now let's go to a more skill-based thing, because you really have to time them. Post hooks, that is a really nice way to also score from farther away. So here, for example, from here you can score slightly early, that goes in. Pro touch is a badge that helps a lot here, but especially if you're playing against smaller players, also measure could help when performing post hooks. So let's do another one, and I will also tell you how I perform the post hook. There are several ways. I think the easiest is that you just go to the position and then you hold the right stick either to the right side to the top or to the left side, and depending on how your opponent stands, it's useful for the one or the other side. Here I select the right side, So I make a small spin over my shoulder, and then I can just time the post hook. A really nice way to score out of the post. I think far more players should use those post hooks, yeah, it's a good chance for you to learn this move. So again, post spin, just do a circular motion with the right stick. No, I have no stamina. Let's do it again. Like this. And the drop step, you hold the left stick to the side in which you want to perform the drop step. I would always recommend to the back side, and then you press square one time. And the post hooks I will show you in a second. The post hook here, you can also combine them with fakes like this or like this. You see the stick on the screen moving to the respective side, and then you perform the post hook. And zack, if you get the timing, it's very easy to score out of the post by using post hooks. So I hope you liked the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you liked the video. If you have any questions or comments, feedback, etc., make sure to drop them in the comment section below. And yeah, see you next time. Bye guys. May the force be with you.